Hey guys, it's Megan with Vigilante Vibes podcast, and today I want to discuss Sadie Sink. We've all seen the news that she is confirmed to be cast in Spider-Man 4, but we've gotten no word on who she's going to play. Of course, there's a huge amount of rumors around who she's going to be, and a lot of those rumors are claiming to be confirmed. Don't fall victim to that. It's not confirmed. But there has been a lot of speculation, and we are done with speculating. I am done. I am over it. We're going to nail down who she is today. I'm just kidding, guys. We're going to speculate the hell out of this. With that, I'm going to go through 6 possibilities of who she could be playing, and I'll tell you who I think she is. Just before I get into this list, I need you to know that I will not even entertain the idea of Jean Grey. It's not going to happen. She's not Jean Grey. I think something that we all need to come together in as a fandom is that just because she is a red-headed woman does not mean she's going to play a red-headed character. So let's keep that in mind. That's not how it always goes. And it's a really weird way to typecast someone. And it's just weird, guys. Look, come on, we got to evolve. We got to move on. But our first one that I think is absolutely not true, but everyone seems to think it is Mary Jane Watson. How does this make sense? Can someone tell me? Because I don't get it. We already have an MJ in the MCU, in the Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. Granted, she's not Mary Jane, she's Michelle, but they're both Watson. So why would there be 2 MJs? Why would that make sense? Also, it's cool you don't like Zendaya as MJ. I don't really care. I like her, but I really don't care what you think. Whew, that came out spicy. I'm very sorry about that. But it's like the people who have been saying she's going to play the right MJ, the real MJ. I can't help but notice a lot of your other opinions are just as colorful as that. So really think about what you're saying there, because you're saying since Michelle is black, she's not the real MJ. My brother and sisters in Christ, MJ isn't real. There is no real MJ. None of this is real. We're all here just to have fun for these made-up characters. So I don't think she will be MJ. I think we have an MJ. I think she's doing great. And I love her and Peter Parker's chemistry in Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies. I think that is off the charts. Perfect. Keep it there. Amazing. Moving on, Gwen Stacy. This is an interesting one because I could see her playing a good Gwen Stacy, but I just don't want her to play a good Gwen Stacy or Gwen Stacy at all. I would like that to be someone else. I have quite a few fan casts for that one, but I also don't think we're in a need of a Gwen Stacy in the MCU as of right now. So I think I think people go through this list and see, okay, who has Peter Parker been with? That's who she's going to be. Just because she's a woman that's cast in a Spider-Man movie does not mean she's there to be his better half, his lover, his whatever. Like that, it's random. It could be anyone. It doesn't mean someone who's wanted to bone Peter Parker. Next one, this is one that I could get behind, and I actually really like it. Firestar. Firestar, or Angelica Angel Jones. She was created by John Romita Sr., Rick Hoberg, Dennis Marks, and the character first appeared in 1981 on the NBC animated television series Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Not to be confused with the new show Spidey and His Amazing Friends. Excuse me. Which is made for a much younger audience, like toddlers. But she was also in the comics after the show. Her first comic appearance was in Uncanny X-Men number 193 in February of 1985. A few things about Firestorm. She's a good character. She's a dope character. She is indeed a mutant, which is, she was an Uncanny X-Men. She has been a part of the X-Men before. She's fought Magneto and the Sentinels. She's done all that goes into being an X-Men. Then she was sent to college, where she and Iceman, who I love Iceman, became good friends with Spider-Man, forming a group they called the Spider Friends. I could see this happening. But I feel like if this happens, then they have to have Iceman. It's only fair. So I don't see them dropping 2 mutants in this movie. But I mean, they could be leading up to it. But like, I'm so sick of just, it could go here, it could go there. It could be leading to it. I just want it all right now. I'm a very spoiled fan. Next one that I'm surprised I haven't seen many people bring up, and I'm a little confused as to why, but maybe it's because it's a deeper cut. Carly Cooper. She first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man number 545 in December of 2007. She was a part of Peter's friend group. She gravitated towards them, especially when her best friend Lily started dating Harry Osborn. You guys know how that goes. She's the one that helped Harry Osborn through his alcoholism, which is nice. She was also around when Doc Ock switched minds with Spider-Man, and she's the one that Doc Ock told he switched the minds up with Spider-Man, and she was the only one he told. So she went out to find Peter's body, and when she ultimately found Peter's body, she realized Peter had died. So when she went to visit the grave, as good friends do, which, side note, the grave was caved in, so super weird, super creepy. She was abducted and taken to the Goblin Underground and interrogated about Spider-Man and his true identity, and who is he? After repeatedly refusing to reveal the truth, the Green Goblin sprayed the Goblin formula on Carly, transforming her into one of them and nicknamed her Monster. As a result, Carly's previous personality was buried beneath the transformation. When prompted to reveal Spider-Man's identity by the Goblin King, Carly questioned who the villain was, which is so sassy. She refused to believe his claims that he was Norman Osborn unless he removed his mask. That ain't happening. Osborn demanded that Carly proved herself as a member of the Goblin Army before conceding, and you can read all of this in Superior Spider-Man number 25, which is the whole Superior Spider-Man is fantastic. So this is an option. She does date Peter at some point, but that's not her whole personality like MJ's is. MJ is all man. How do I say it without sounding like such a douchebag? MJ, before she became a hero like Jackpot, she was just Spider-Man's girlfriend, and her role kept getting bigger and bigger. I would like it to be someone who has a role of their own outside of just dating Spider-Man, someone like the Monster here. So I like that a lot. The last one, stick with me, guys. What if she's not an established hero at all? Do you understand how funny it would be? Sadie Sink got the role. She got to be in Spider-Man 4. Big, huge thing. Big blockbuster movie. And she's cashier number 4. That would make my life. I always wish they would do something like that. I think South Park did it with George Clooney, and he was just a dog. He had no lines. He was just a dog. And I don't even watch South Park. Someone actually pointed that out to me today. And it's glorious. But this is what I think would be really, really funny. Is if she just wasn't anyone from the comics. It would be really funny to see everyone saying, oh, well, she could be based off this character or this character. She could be a mixture between these two. And in reality, she's nothing. She's no one. She's no one. That would be hilarious to me. I don't see it happening, but it would be fantastic. So, out of this entire list, I said I wasn't going to bring up Jean Grey. No reason to do it. Makes no sense. They're not debuting Jean Grey in a Spider-Man movie. And if they do, that's ballsy and I respect it. But they're not going to do it. But then again, my theories never come true. They might do it. I don't know. But what I will say is Firestorm and Carly seem like the front runner to me. Firestorm makes sense. We saw at the end of No Way Home that Peter is getting ready for college. He had the books. He had all that. So that's where they meet is college. So that could make sense. They could also just have her as Angelica Jones, not Firestar. They could just say, hey, this is Peter's friend, like, in college. Because, just because they have Angelica Jones doesn't mean she is going to be a superhero. She is a mutant, but we could see like a hint of that at the end of the movie. But I think Carly Cooper has the bigger chance. They could go the monster route, they could not, but she is intermingled with... He doesn't even have a Harry in the MCU, does he? But whatever. She is someone that he does date. She does know he's Superman. And she does know MJ too, because she knows that MJ knows he... Did I say Superman? Spider-Man. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. But she does know that he's Spider-Man. She knows MJ because MJ knows he's Spider-Man too. They form a friendship. It could very well be it. She could know Peter through MJ. There's a lot of ways they could go with this because there's not too much on the character in the comics. So they could add to it. Not like someone like MJ who like has everything in the comics. But another one I want to bring up that other people keep saying that they could see, but I cannot see it. But I think this is a perfect example of people saying, oh, it's someone who dated Peter. So that's what it has to be. Regardless of who the actress is, regardless of what she's done in her career in the past. Felicia Hardy, Black Cat. That makes no sense to me. Felicia she's a whole vibe. She's just like a sex pot vibe. And she knows it. She owns it. I don't get it with Sadie Sink. Sadie Sink is a gorgeous, beautiful woman. But I don't see that side of her. Maybe it's because I haven't seen that side of her. But I don't get it. But yeah, I don't understand that one at all. But I mean, no, I don't get it. I'm sorry, guys. Absolutely not. I bring that up at the end because I completely skipped over it in my notes here. So not all of us are perfect, oddly enough. But yeah, so MJ, Gwen Stacy, Black Cat, Firestar, Carly Cooper, and random person. That's who we're going with. Or it's someone no one's even thought of. But like, I've done so much research. They can't just do that to me. But they can. I think Sadie Sink spoke out today, and when someone asked her, so I heard you're playing Jean Grey, and she said, oh, that's news to me. Guys, I don't know what to say, except can we all just collectively admit that we'll never, ever listen to a single thing that an actor says again, ever since we all got Garfielded in No Way Home. But the news to me thing is just, of course, you've heard it, the rumors, you've heard it so many times, but like, she's not playing Jean Grey. It's not happening. I would like her to play Jean Grey, but I think if she were to do that, she wouldn't be in Spider-Man 4 because that makes no sense. But that's just me. Anyways, you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Who is Sadie playing? Who do you guys think she's playing? Either way, no matter who she plays, even if it's another MJ, it's Black Cat, she's gonna knock it out of the park because she's Sadie Sink. So let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of these videos or any of my amazing guests. And if you really feel it in your heart, like and subscribe. It's only if you feel it in your heart. I understand if you don't. Have a good day. Have a marvelous night.